be talking about an innovative resident. The video is going to be split into two parts. One is the first part will cover all the needs what a resident how a resident should innovate, and the second is innovations which I've done and which could help all the residents. And first of all, I would like to thank UOC and All India Ophthalmic Society for giving this opportunity to talk. I'll be playing a video right now. Hope it's visible.
The innovative resident. There are three terms that sound similar but are very different from each other: discover, invent, and innovate. While discover means to obtain sight or knowledge of something for the first time, invent means to produce for the first time through the use of imagination or ingenious thinking and experiment. Innovate means to make changes in something established, especially by introducing new methods, ideas, or products. So, what is innovation? It is an idea that has been transformed into practical reality or a process to bring new ideas, new methods, or new products to an organization. Let's take an age-old example. If not for innovation, we would be exchanging monetary medium via barter system. In ophthalmology, let's take a few basic examples. Diagnostic innovations in the field of refraction led to the introduction of smartphone refractometers from the plane mirror retinoscope. The evolution of cataract extraction from couching to femtosecond laser due to the innovation in the surgical techniques. Now the question is, why do we need innovation? Innovation is important to us and the entire society as it can be time saving, provide ease, better quality, affordable, accessible, and improved version altogether. The important questions to the smallest of the idea would be, will it make a positive difference? The main aim of innovation is to solve a real problem or an unmet need for the development and benefit of the society. How can we innovate? It is by a thorough understanding through direct observation of what people want and need in their lives, and what they like or dislike about the way particular products are made. All we need is to find a problem statement with an inquisitive mind and work on it further. So now, where to find the problem? We can find problems everywhere around us, but it is important to address the right problem, which can benefit both the doctor and the patient. The problem should address a large audience and should solve real problems. As a resident, when we start fresh, our inquisitive minds can search many such problem statements easily in our daily life, work which seems to be often ignored by others who have made peace at these common problems around. Don't look for a great idea, look for a good problem. When should you innovate? There is no particular date or time to innovate. One doesn't need any extra time to search a new problem and find a solution to it. It's a part of our daily life, and just by focusing on the real problems, you can innovate the simplest of solutions. So let's stop giving excuses to ourselves and be in constant search or thought of it. Because these problems are right in front of us, we just need to fill the gaps of the jigsaw puzzle. Now for the main question, who can innovate? The answer is anyone and everyone. We are all different in our own way, have our own different creativity or art of doing things. We all have certain unknown qualities which we need to find out. Every person will have a different approach to a certain problem, and that's where all of us can innovate in their own possible way. People who want to innovate need to make it their priority. It should be a skill combined with a will. Few important lessons that I have learned during my journey of innovation. First is to be yourself. Second, stay away from negative people who would always laugh at your ideas. Be surrounded by positive people who are going to lift you higher. Mentoring is important. It could be anybody, like it could be your parents who will support you, your friends who will push you for doing new things, or your teachers who can guide you with their expertise. So always think positive Stay away from negativity because they will always hold you back. Talking about my journey into innovation, I was always passionate about photography and was that inquisitive kid since childhood who would just want to create something useful from waste products which would be lying unused. I loved to create something new and show it to my friends when I was in school. Then I met my mentor, my friend John Sir, during my post graduation, who saw that I was just focusing on my career and not doing things which I was really passionate about. He suggested me to introduce my photography skills into ophthalmology and create something which would make me enjoy my work even more. This led to my 3 innovations, which were all related to photography and smartphones. Those are trash to treasure red cam, anti-segment photography with intraocular lens, and IOL scope. All these instruments were then published in the Indian Journal of Ophthalmology in the section of innovation, which would help others make it and use it for ophthalmic imaging. My first innovation was trash to treasure red cam. 20 cm sanitizer bottle was cut in the bottom to fit the 20D lens and the smartphone attached to the mouth of the bottle, and you could take fundus photos once you turn on the flashlight. We used the trash to treasure red cam to see if it was efficient enough to see for diabetic retinopathy screening. These were the images taken. The upper half was from the tabletop fundus camera and the lower half was from the trash to treasure red cam. It was found to be comparable. The second innovation was anti-segment photography with the intraocular lens. Here we take a chart paper, we cut it into 10 cm into 1.5 cm length and breadth, make a fold in the center, stick a double-sided tape at one end of the folded paper. Once that is done, we use a puncher to make a hole at one end of the paper. Once the hole is done, we remove the double-ended tape, an intraocular lens of the desired power stuck to the double-sided tape. The chart paper is folded back to sandwich it in between. Your ASPE is ready. The ASPE is then taken and aligned in front of the smartphone camera. This helps the camera of the phone to be used as a macro lens. On it on video mode, flashlight is on to take photos. And here are a few photos taken from the ASPE. The outreach program called the Aroma, Arvind Rural Outreach Using Mobile Application, was initiated during the COVID pandemic, which used macro lens attached to smartphone for ophthalmic screening via local volunteers who would then share the images to the clinicians at the main center. ASPE, in collaboration with Johns Hopkins University, developed a concise smartphone device which is now being used in the Aroma project for telescreen. My third innovation on ophthalmic imaging was the IOL scope. It is very similar to ASPE, but here instead of one intraocular lens, we use 4 intraocular lens of 30 diopter power. As you see, we need to glue all the 4 intraocular lens haptics using Fevicol liquid adhesive. Once that is done, the IOL scope is ready to be aligned on the phone. Keeping the slide on the torch, you can take photos of any microorganism. Here are a few photos of fungus taken from the IOL scope. We went on to use it during a live surgery. This is a video showing FES being conducted on a patient suspected of mucormycosis, and we diagnosed it intraoperatively right at the operating room. This comes to the next innovation, that is SLIM, slit lamp based intraocular lens microscope. It is a very simple attachment of IOL scope to the slit lamp. As you can see, the mobile adapter is fixed to the slit lamp. Once the adapter is fixed to the slit lamp, we use the IOL scope to take photos and videos of microorganisms at the OPD. Simple innovations are those which gives you the best results, and that is what is a great innovation. If it is a really good idea, you should patent it. or if it's not patentable, it should at least be published in a reputed journal. I would like to conclude by saying that innovations are the brick laid by each one of us to lay a foundation that will turn into a beautiful monument in the future. Thank you.